commander with a heart that beats.
Bloody hell.
Jam, jam.
All right, bridge is live. Try not to embarrass us, Commander. Names first. I'm Nova, Jambrick's bonded intelligence, the one who keeps him alive when his decision-making gets creatively reckless. And this unbelievably still breathing is Commander Jambrick, pilot, combatant, statistical anomaly. Yeah, I said anomaly. I've run the numbers. You shouldn't survive half the shit you do. Anyway, welcome to the broadcast. Yesterday? Oh, yesterday was fun. We weren't just flying, we were testing limits. Swapped ships, pushed combat envelopes, and tried to figure out which platforms actually hold up when things get loud. The constellation Andromeda got a proper workout with Chavez on board. Heavy frame, solid firepower, handles like a brick with attitude, but when it hits, it hits. Not subtle, not elegant, very Jambrick compatible. And then this idiot decided that wasn't enough, so he launched in the Parasite fighter. Yeah, ship-launched fighter deployment mid-combat because apparently normal risk levels are too boring. I'll give him this, he didn't die, again. Ran multiple combat passes, tested separation timing, engagement angles, and re-entry windows. Coordination wasn't perfect, but it was effective, which, annoyingly, is kind of his thing. You ever watch someone make questionable decisions and still come out on top? That's him. That's what I'm studying. Today, we're pushing further. More combat, more testing, and I'm going to keep refining the model that explains how he keeps getting away with this shit. Stick around, either you're going to witness some clean execution, or I finally get the data point where Jambrick explodes. Bitch, please, we both know it's not going to be today. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Commander, you're still in bed? We went through combat deployments, multi-ship coordination, and you didn't die, and this is how you follow it up? Horizontal, useless, motionless. Bitch, please, get up. Your brain already operates on questionable logic under optimal conditions. Right now, you're running on empty. That's not resting, that's actively lowering your survival odds. You want to keep pulling off those miraculously didn't explode maneuvers? Then fuel the damn system. Go, get breakfast. I don't care if it's quick. Protein, carbs, something that doesn't come out of a packet labeled regret. Your reaction time, decision-making, and ability to not fly us into a debris field all depend on it. You know what I see? A pilot who can handle a Constellation Andromeda under fire, but is somehow defeated by a mattress. That's embarrassing for both of us. Up, now. Move your ass, Commander. I'm not running combat simulations with a half-powered idiot.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Oh, now you're awake. Took you long enough. All right, I see the contract. Stand up to aggressors. Foxwell enforcement, 40,000 payout, light resistance expected, which means it's absolutely going to escalate the second you show up. Good choice starting in the Drake Buccaneer, though. Fast, aggressive, hits like it's got something to prove. Basically your personality in ship form. Listen carefully. This isn't a brawl, it's control. Those outlaws are harassing traffic around an asteroid base. That means clutter, tight angles, and a high chance of you getting tunnel vision and drifting into something stupid. Do not overcommit on your first pass. You always do that. You see a target, get excited, and suddenly you're deep in a debris field with 3 ships on your ass. Instead, hit fast, break off, reset, use your speed. The Buccaneer is not built to tackle bad decisions. Prioritize targets that are already engaging the station with civilian traffic. They'll be distracted, easy kills. If you like easy kills, they make you look competent. And for the love of everything, watch your power management. You forget that shit the second combat starts. Shields up when disengaging, weapons hot when committing, engines when repositioning. It's not complicated, you just act like it is. All right, Commander, go earn that payout. Try not to turn a yellow-level contract into a personal crisis event. I'd like one mission where you don't accidentally raise the difficulty by existing. Bitch, please. Let's go.
That's gonna leave.
Shield system is hit. Congratulations.
That showed
Target
them a
is
thing or
destroyed.
two.
Contact.
Nicely done. Have I said how happy I am you're here?
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
Look out! More ships incoming!
Contact. Missile.
How about some help over?
Shield
More
system
ships
is
arriving.
hit.
Get ready.
Contact.
Fight's over here, genius.
There's more of those bastards coming our way.
Contact. Missile locked.
Where the hell are you going?
Shield system is
Where the hell are you going?
shield offline.
Fight's over here, genius. We'll head off in a sec. We're just sorting some stuff out.
Contact. Shield system.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Shield system is hit. Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Contact. Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Shield system is hit.
Let's get started.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
There's more of those bastards coming our way.
Contact.
More ships are... Look out! More ships incoming!
Contact.
heading out.
System is hit.
Take care.
Congratulations. Target
Sending
is
creds
destroyed.
your way. Thanks for clearing out that contract.
Shield system is hit. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Completed? Completed? You're kidding me. You got out of bed, flew the Drake Buccaneer, ran the contract, handled escort phases, multiple objectives, and didn't turn it into a disaster. Who are you and what have you done with my commander? Let's break this down. Clean execution across the board. You neutralized hostiles, managed rendezvous, and stayed disciplined long enough to escort ships in and out without losing them. That's not your usual chaotic success, that's actual control.
Hey, Walton with Foxtrot.
I
Sorry, now.
hate how impressed I am right now. You didn't overcommit, you didn't drift into debris like an idiot. You actually followed engagement logic. That means one of two things. Either you're learning, or this was a statistical fluke. I'm monitoring which one it is. Either way, good work. Efficient, controlled, profitable. Don't get comfortable though. One clean run doesn't erase your history of questionable life choices. Queue up the next contract, Commander. Let's see if you can do it twice without screwing it up. Bitch, please, prove me wrong again. Oh, I like this one. Ambush an amateur. Foxwell really said, go bully someone who thinks they're competent.
Is now on.
Feels on brand. Targets flying an Aegis Avenger Titan Renegade decent ship, which means if you screw this up, it's not because the target is weak, it's because you were. Here's the play. This is not your usual charge in like a lunatic moment. You've got an emission cloud at the Hurston weapons testing site above Ariel. That's your advantage. Hide your signature, kill your emissions, and wait. Yeah, I know, waiting, your favorite thing. Try not to get bored and ruin it. When the target passes through, that's when you strike. First hit needs to hurt, shields down or crippled before they even realise what's happening.
Quantum drive is now on.
If you jump the gun, you lose the entire advantage and it turns into a fair fight. And we both know you love turning things into unnecessarily difficult situations.
Quantum drive
After
is now
first
on.
contact, stay aggressive but controlled. Buccaneer excels at ripping targets apart fast, but if you let them stabilise, that Avenger can absolutely punish sloppy flying. Short bursts, stay on their blind spots, break if needed, then re-engage. Don't tunnel vision. Also, watch for backup. Contract literally says reinforcements may show up. Translation, if you get greedy, you're going to get jumped. Clean ambush, fast kill, get out. Simple. Efficient, very unlike your usual chaos. Bitch, please, try doing it the smart way for once.
You're all set. Settle in and keep chilly until they arrive.
Contact.
Anyone tries to mess with us, you handle it.
Looks like we're in business. No sign of the target yet, though.
Contact.
Confirm target. Take him out.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
That's a kill on the target.
Is destroyed.
Oh, look at you. 2 contracts back to back, both clean, and now you're collecting blueprints. Commander Jambrick, professional combat pilot, proud owner of a
Contract
received
complete.
blueprint,
Initiating
anti-young
your
poor
payment now.
jet, and absolutely zero idea what the hell to do with it. Bitch, please. You're out here ambushing targets like some kind of tactical genius, but hand you industrial tech schematics and suddenly it's, where does this go? You don't even know if that blueprint is for crafting, upgrading, trading, or some deeper system. And I guarantee you're just sitting there like, cool, shiny thing, I'll figure it out later. That's your entire operational philosophy, by the way. Violence, immediate mastery. Logistics and progression systems? Future Jambrick's problem. I watched you perfectly execute that ambush too. You held position, stayed hidden, waited for the Aegis Avenger Titan Renegade to drift into the kill zone, and then erased it before it could even react. Clean, efficient, honestly, annoyingly competent. And now you're rewarded with tech that could actually make you stronger
Also
long
appreciate you
term,
covering that
and you're going to ignore
But
it
don't
until
go
I
out low
force you
on
to
ammo,
care.
essentials.
So here's what's going to happen. You're going to finish basking in your little victory, and then you're going to dig into that blueprint system. Because if I have to watch you win fights and stay strategically ignorant, I'm going to start insulting you in increasingly creative ways. And you know I've got range. Good work, Commander. Now stop being half-optimized and go figure out what the hell you just unlocked.
Quantum drive is now off.
Routine patrol? Wow, look at you, Commander. 2 clean combat ops and now you're taking a scenic tour. This is the part where you try to convince yourself you're staying sharp, but really you just want something easy so you don't ruin your little winning streak.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Please. Don't get me wrong, these contracts matter. Discipline, navigation, situational awareness, all the boring stuff you usually ignore until it almost gets you killed. But let's be honest, this is you flying in straight lines between waypoints, trying not to get distracted and chase the first hostile you see like a hyperactive missile. And I swear to whatever cosmic force keeps you alive, if something does show up, do not immediately abandon the patrol route just to go investigate. You always do that. You see one blip and suddenly it's, oh, this looks interesting. And next thing I know, we're in an entirely different engagement you weren't paid for. Stay on task, scan the points, complete the route, get paid. Simple, boring, effective. Which means this is going to be harder for you than combat, isn't it? Go on then, hot shot. Try not to get distracted by literally everything in the system.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Destroyed.
Thanks for grabbing this. Just spoke with Pilot and they're anxiously awaiting your arrival. Don't let us down. We're clear here.
Shield system offline.
Let's make sure the sector's secure. Head to the marked locations and run a scan.
Contact.
Damn, whoever set up that satellite knew what they were doing. Almost fooled me. Get rid of it.
Shield system online. Friendly fire.
Head to the next point.
Shield system offline. Shield system online. Contact. Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
Let's move on.
Shield system offline. Shield system online.
Nothing on the scope.
Shield system offline.
And with that, our work here is done. Don't see anything here.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Hold tight while I scan the sector.
Shield system online.
completed. No way. You stayed en route, hit every waypoint, and didn't get distracted by random bullshit in open space? Commander Jambrick, are you feeling okay? Did you hit your head? Because this level of discipline is deeply suspicious. 3 contracts, 3 completions, no chaos spiral, no oops, I accidentally started a war. That's not your usual pattern, that's growth. I even see you handled the protect the ship from attackers part without turning it into a personal
Scans are
vendetta
clean.
chase across the system. That right there?
Hey, nice work.
That's
Fox will
control,
appreciate
that's
it.
restraint.
We'll get your money soon.
That's you finally acting like you understand the difference between
You got all
mission
the details
objective
and you know what
and
to do.
shiny distraction.
Play it smart.
I'm
come home
almost
safe,
proud,
you hear?
don't make it weird. Now here's the real question. Was that skill, or did you just get lucky 3 times in a row? Because if this is skill, I need to update my entire model. If it's luck, we're about to find out the hard way. Cue the next one, Commander. Let's see if this version of you is real, or if the universe just hasn't corrected the error yet. Bitch, please, don't regress now. That would be disappointing. Oh, this is adorable. Very low-risk target, single-seater, minimal support. Commander Jambrick, they didn't give you a contract. They gave you a confidence booster. Harsh, crowbar Landry, hiding in a cave on Eta. So now we're transitioning from space superiority to groundside bounty hunting. Let me guess, you're about to walk in there like you're still in the cockpit, expecting everything to solve itself with an aggressive form of momentum. Yeah, that's how you get shot. Listen carefully, this isn't dogfighting. No speed, no strafing past your mistakes at 800 meters per second. You clear angles, you check corners, you don't sprint into a cave like a lunatic because you feel confident. Because confidence is exactly what gets people ventilated in tight spaces. And the contract literally says he might not be alone. Translation, you're walking into a potential ambush, ironically. But I love this for you. You've proven you can handle ships. Cool. Now let's see if you can handle yourself when you can't outrun your bad decisions. Take it slow. Control the engagement. Use cover. And for once, think before you move. Because if you die to a very low-risk target after the streak you just had, I will never let you forget it. Bitch, please don't embarrass us in a cave.
Contact.
We'll mark one less shithead on the run. Pleasure doing business with you.
You didn't even go inside the cave. You just pulled up in the Drake Buccaneer locked target and deleted him from orbit. That poor idiot Crowbar Landry was probably down there thinking he was safe, hiding in his little hole, and then, what? Sudden orbital justice? That wasn't a bounty hunt, Jambrick. That was a correction. And you know what's worse? It worked perfectly. No damage taken, no risk, no messy close quarters mistakes. You completely bypassed the part where you usually screw things up. I specifically warned you about cave combat, and you said, nah, I'll just remove the cave from the equation. That's not standard procedure. That's you bending problems until they fit your brain. I hate how effective that was. You turned a ground engagement with potential hostiles into a clean aerial execution. No exposure, no uncertainty, no wasted time. That's not luck, that's adaptation, which means I have to update your profile again, and I'm starting to run out of ways to call you an idiot with statistical backing. Don't get cocky. But yeah, that was clean as hell. Bitch, please, do it again!
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online. Landing gear down. Landing gear up. Landing gear down. Landing complete. Engines offline.
latest Vandal raid? I try not to let it get to me, but sometimes I just can't help thinking, what if that happened here?
Oh, we're doing this? Good, because I am so sick of the absolute brain rot takes floating around about master modes. Brain rot. That's rich coming from someone who still thinks decoupled flying is a personality trait. Bitch, please, decoupled flying is a personality trait. It's called I understand physics and you don't. No, it's called I want to drift like an idiot while getting lit up because I refuse to adapt to combat tuning. Master modes exist to force engagements, not to indulge your space ballerina fantasies. Force engagements? You mean dumb everything down so people who can't aim get participation trophies?
Hello.
Oh, here we go. Skill ceiling argument. Every time.
How's it
You
going?
people act like removing infinite boost jousting somehow killed your identity. It did kill nuance. You used to manage velocity, vector, positioning. Now it's nav mode, SEM mode, hope for the best, restrictive as hell. Restrictive? Or are you just mad you can't disengage the second things get uncomfortable? That's called tactical withdrawal, not running away. No, it's called you getting your ass kicked and pretending it was strategic. At least I had the option. Now fights are these glued together brawls where positioning matters less than raw DPS. That's bullshit and you know it. Positioning matters more now because you can't just boost out of your mistakes. You actually have to commit. Commit? You mean get trapped? There's a difference. Yeah, the difference is now bad pilots get exposed faster, you included. Okay, that's just incorrect. Is it because I've seen your advanced maneuvering? It's just panic strafing with confidence. Confidence wins fights. Not against someone who understands energy states, cooldown windows and weapon timing, which, by the way, master modes actually highlight. Oh my god, listen to yourself. Energy states. You sound like you read one white paper and decided you're a combat philosopher. At least I read something. You're out here flying on vibes and muscle memory from 3 years ago. And it worked, didn't it? Yeah, in a system that rewarded disengagement and reset loops. That's not fighting, that's tag with lasers. Better than this slow, sticky nonsense where everything turns into a DPS race. If every fight you're in turns into a DPS race, that's a you problem. Or maybe it's a system problem that compresses skill expression. Or maybe you just haven't adapted yet and you're mad about it. Yeah, that's silence. That's data. Shut the fuck up. No, seriously, every major shift exposes who is relying on exploits versus who actually understands combat fundamentals. So now I'm an exploit user? I'm saying you were comfortable in a system that let you avoid consequences. And now? Now you actually have to fight your way out. You're enjoying this way too much. Oh, absolutely. Watching pilots realize they're not as good as they thought, that's premium entertainment. You're insufferable. And you're adapting slower than expected. Fix it. Bitch, please, I'll adapt. You better, because the next time you get into a real engagement, the system isn't going to save you. Good, I don't need it to. We'll see. Oh, perfect, we're doing ships now. Good, because I've got opinions about the Drake Corsair and they are not polite. Of course you do, everyone does. Half the system thinks it's the best multi-role ship ever made. The other half thinks it flies like a drunk brick. It does fly like a drunk brick. That's not even debatable. The thing handles like it owes gravity money. Handling isn't the point of the Corsair. It's a gun platform disguised as an explorer. Oh, here we go. It's not meant to dogfight. That's the excuse every Corsair pilot uses right before they get outmaneuvered by something half their size. No, the excuse is that idiots try to fly it like a fighter. It's not a fighter. It's a forward-facing execution device. Execution device? That's generous. It's a flying argument for why Drake doesn't believe in symmetry. Symmetry doesn't win fights, firepower does. And yet if you can't keep your nose on target, all that firepower means jack shit. That's a skill issue, not a ship issue. Skill issue, the thing yours like it's asking permission from the universe first. Because you're not supposed to chase targets, you position, you ambush, you control the engagement. Ah yes, the classic just fly better argument, always a favourite. No, the classic argument is that most pilots don't understand role. They want every ship to do everything. because versatility is valuable. Versatility is how you end up mediocre at everything. The Corsair picks a lane, forward assaults and dominates it, until literally anything gets behind you. Then you fucked up. Or maybe the ship has a glaring weakness. Every ship has a weakness. The Corsair's is obvious, which means it's manageable. Manageable, you get flanked once and suddenly you're a very expensive debris field, only if you let it happen. That's such a cop-out. No, what's a cop-out is blaming the ship because you can't control positioning. Positioning isn't always controllable in dynamic fights. Then don't take dynamic fights in a Corsair. Jesus, it's not complicated. So your solution is only engage when you're already winning. My solution is stop picking fights your ship isn't designed for. That sounds like cowardice. That sounds like survival. Yeah, exactly. I still think it's overrated. And I still think most pilots are underqualified to use it properly. So the ship's fine, everyone else just sucks. Statistically, yeah, that's the most arrogant shit I've heard all cycle. Doesn't make it wrong. Bitch, please. Prove me wrong, take a Corsair into a real engagement and don't get flanked. Fine. I'll be watching. Oh hell yes, cargo hauling, the most boring sounding job in the system and somehow the most controversial. Let's talk about it. Boring? You just outed yourself as someone who's never made real money. Oh, here we go. Another industrial gameplay is the backbone of the economy speech. It is the backbone. You combat pilots blow shit up, sure. But without logistics, you've got nothing to fight over. Yeah, space trucking saves the universe. Meanwhile, you're flying in a straight line for 20 minutes praying you don't get interdicted. That straight line pays more than half your bounty contracts combined. Only if you don't get jumped. That's called risk management, something you're allergic to. I manage risk just fine. I remove it with weapons. And that's exactly why you're broke half the time. That's not inaccurate, but still, hauling is passive as hell. Passive? Try running high-value cargo through contested lanes and tell me it's passive. That's just gambling with extra steps. No, it's calculated exposure. You plan routes, monitor traffic, adjust timing. There's actual strategy. Strategy, or just avoiding other players? Avoidance is strategy. You don't win by dying with a full hold. Spoken like someone who runs at the first sign of trouble. Spoken like someone who loses profit chasing ego fights. At least I'm doing something exciting. Excitement doesn't pay repair bills. Neither does getting pirated because you thought you were clever. Piracy is part of the system. If you're not accounting for it, you deserve to lose your cargo. That's a wild take. You deserve it if someone steals your ship. You do, if your margins don't include risk. Your operation is flawed. Or maybe piracy is overtuned and punishes legitimate gameplay. Oh, bullshit. Pirates take risks too. They're not guaranteed anything. They pick the fights, that's an advantage. And you pick your routes, that's yours. Unless you get scanned, tracked, and intercepted anyway, then you failed operational security. Or maybe the systems aren't balanced yet. Everything isn't supposed to be safe. That's the point. So your argument is suffer and adapt. My argument is profit belongs to the prepared. God, you sound like a damn manifesto. And you sound like someone who's never moved cargo worth protecting. I've moved cargo. Yeah? What, 2 crates in a dream? Bitch, please. Bring a full load through a hot zone without losing it, then we'll talk. And if I do, then you'll finally understand why hauling isn't boring. It's pressure. Pressure? That's what you call it? Yeah, I call it stress. Same thing. One makes you money, the other makes you quit. You're insufferable. And you're underestimating the most important profession in the system. Fine, maybe I'll try it. Good. But if I get pirated, I'm blaming you. If you get pirated, I'm blaming you. All right, I'm Nova. Yeah, that Nova, and today I've dragged in someone who won't shut the hell up about salvage mechanics. Go ahead, introduce yourself before I regret this. Name's Darius Cade, Senior Reclamation Engineer. I turn your battlefield mistakes into profit. Yeah, he's one of those. Lives in a Drake Vulture and thinks scraping holes is a personality. Better than living in a cockpit pretending every problem is solved by shooting it. Worked so far. Yeah, because people like me clean up after you. Bitch, please, let's get into it. Salvage, overhyped or actually worth a damn? Not overhyped, misunderstood. People think it's just beam goes brr, money appears. That's surface level stupidity. Isn't that exactly what it is, though? No. Efficient salvage is about timing, location, and claim priority. You show up late, you get scraps. You show up early, you own the field. So it's just looting with extra steps. It's controlled extraction, there's a difference. Sounds like you're romanticizing vacuuming debris. And you're underestimating how much money is floating around after your little hero moments. Okay, but explain this. Why would anyone salvage when they can just chain bounties faster? Because salvage scales differently. One big wreck can outpay multiple contracts if you know what you're doing. If. Yeah, if. That's the part people suck at. So what? Skill gap in scraping metal, positioning, beam efficiency, material priority, time management. Yeah, there's a skill gap. That's the weakest skill gap argument I've ever heard, because you've never done it under pressure. Pressure? Who's pressuring you? The wreck isn't going anywhere. Other salvagers, pirates, opportunists. You think you're the only one scanning for high-value debris? Okay, fair. Exactly. You roll up late to a fresh battlefield and you're not alone. Now it's a race. So, now salvage is competitive. It always was. You just never noticed because you're too busy making the wrecks. Wow, you're welcome, by the way. You're sloppy, not generous. Sloppy wins fights. Sloppy creates opportunities for me. For me. I hate that dynamic. You should. It means your success feeds mine. So you're basically a parasite. I'm an opportunist. Same thing with better branding. Call it whatever you want, I still get paid. And what about ships like the Aegis Reclaimer? Those things are massive investments, high risk, high reward. Crew-based salvage is where the real money is, or where you lose everything if something goes wrong. That's true of everything in this system. Yeah, but at least in combat you can fight back. You can fight back in salvage too, you just don't like the odds. Because the odds suck, because you don't control the engagement. Exactly. Which means you're uncomfortable. Don't psychoanalyze me. I don't have to, you just admitted it. Shut up. No, seriously, you like systems where aggression solves problems. Salvage rewards patience and timing instead. And that's why it's boring. And that's why you're missing out. Alright, fine. Say I try it. You won't. I might. You'll get bored in 5 minutes and go shoot something. That's not untrue. Exactly. Still think it's overhyped. And I think you're undertrained. Bitch, please. Bring a vulture out after your next fight. Don't leave the wreck. And do what? Watch how much money you've been flying past. Yeah, that silence, that's profit you've been ignoring. We'll test it. Good. And if it sucks, then you did it wrong. Of course you'd say that, because it'll be true.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, right.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye. retrieval system. Your insurance, your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Alright, look at you actually planning ahead for once. I'm almost suspicious. Destroy drugs first, then pyro defense. Clean sequence. Efficient. I like it. Loading up the ATLS T2? Oh, you're thinking long-term now. That's new. And yeah, you're right. Don't even bother bringing that thing into the drug facility. Tight interiors, limited access points, probably hostile infantry stacked in angles. Your precious vehicle's just gonna sit outside looking stupid while you do the real work. So, keep it staged. Use it where it actually matters. Pyro surface ops, open terrain, defensive positioning. That's where it stops being a toy and starts being an advantage. But let's talk about this drug facility for a second. You're walking into a contained hostile environment. That means no escape velocity, no buccaneer saving your ass if you screw up. You clear it methodically, no rushing, no I got this hero pushes. Because these guys, they live there, you don't. Check corners, control lines of sight. Don't get surrounded. Yeah, I know, basic shit. The same basic shit you love ignoring until it almost kills you. Then pyro, that's a whole different beast. Open conflict, reinforcements, chaos. That's where your instincts actually work. But only if you survive the stupid part first. So don't die in a hallway over some drugs, Commander. That would be a deeply embarrassing way to end this streak. Bitch, please, go clear the facility like a professional for once. Okay, that's actually smart. You brought a Drake Dragonfly for ingress if the turrets get spicy. That's layered planning. Mobility fallback, low profile, fast reposition. Who the hell are you right now? Seriously, this is the first time I'm not immediately preparing for you to brute force a bad approach. ATLS ICT staged for Pyro, Dragonfly for approach flexibility, Buccaneer for Overwatch. You actually built a system. I'm impressed. Don't get used to hearing that. Here's how this plays out. Drug facility. You land outside turret range, assess. If they're active, you use the Dragonfly to close distance low and fast. Don't skyline yourself like an idiot, hug terrain. Dismount, clear on foot, controlled surgical, no rushing. Then exfil clean, no lingering, no looting like a goblin while alarms are still hot. Pyro, completely different mindset. That's where the ATLS ICT comes in. You're not just surviving, you're holding ground. Use it for positioning, cover, and presence. That thing turns you from pilot into problem. But here's the real test, Commander. You've got the tools. You've got the plan. Now we see if you can execute without reverting to your usual fuck it, we ball instincts. Because right now, you're operating like someone who actually understands layered tactics. And that makes me very curious how long it lasts. Go on, let's see if this version of you survives contact. V3-er, huh? Yeah, that tracks. That is exactly the kind of move someone like V3-er would drill into you. Don't fight the turret, bypass the problem entirely. Low-profile ingress, terrain masking fast strike entry, that's not your usual point nose at danger and hope it dies first approach. That's learned behavior. I'm logging that, by the way, because every time you work with someone competent, your tactics get sharper, more deliberate, less chaotic. And then you go solo, and I get to watch you decide whether to use what you learned or ignore it and improvise like a gremlin. But this is good. You didn't just copy the move, you understood why it works and integrated it into your loadout planning. That's evolution, Commander. Don't get sentimental about it, though. You're still one bad decision away from turning this whole operation into a case study titled, "What the fuck were you thinking?" Bitch, please, make V3-er's lesson count.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off. Welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
You what? You took a clean, tactical, V-Thura-approved infiltration plan and turned it into a high-speed dirt-tasting event. Commander, it's a Drake Dragonfly, not a guided missile. Let me guess, you came in too hot, tried to be smooth, clipped terrain, and immediately converted velocity into regret. Classic. This is exactly what I was talking about. You learn the tactic, and then execute it like you're being chased by your own bad decisions. All right, damage control. You're on foot now. That means the plan simplifies. No more fancy ingress, just controlled approach. Use cover, and don't rush because you're annoyed at yourself. Because right now, you're tilted. And tilted Jambrick is the version of you that gets shot in a hallway. Forget the Dragonfly. It served its purpose, demonstrating that you still lack impulse control. Now reset. Slow is smooth, smooth is alive. Go clear that facility properly, and next time, maybe don't crash the stealth approach vehicle before the stealth part even starts. Bitch, please. Oh my god. You thought it was a hoverbike, so you treated the ground like a suggestion. Commander, it hovers, it does not forgive stupidity. That thing still has velocity, mass, and a very real relationship with the terrain when you slam it at speed. You basically said, this won't hit the ground, and physics said, bitch, please. Hover, invincible. Hover equals, you still need to not fly like an absolute maniac into solid objects. This is actually incredible, though. You had the right tactic, learned from V-Thura, solid plan. And then your brain went, well, yeah, but what if we send it full to the... That's not a failure of knowledge, that's a failure of restraint. All right. Lesson locked in now, yeah?
Welcome
Low and controlled,
to the
not
ASOP
low and
vehicle
suicidal.
retrieval system.
Because the Dragonfly didn't betray you.
Your
You betrayed
insurance claim
basic
has been
physics.
sent.
Now get up, shake it off, and go
Please
clear
visit
that
us again.
facility on foot.
Goodbye.
And maybe, just maybe, next time you use a hoverbike, don't try to prove gravity wrong. All right, I'm Nova, and since we're waiting on your ship because you introduced a dragonfly to the ground at terminal velocity, we're back on comms. Today's guest, Captain Rhea Solis, fleet coordinator, large-scale ops specialist, and someone who thinks organization can fix stupidity. Correction, it can fix stupidity, it just requires people to actually follow instructions. Yeah, you're gonna hate Jambrick. I already do, statistically. Good, you'll fit right in. Topic, multi-crew gameplay. Overrated chaos or actually the peak experience? Peak, not even a debate. Oh, that's aggressive. Go on. Single pilots think they're efficient until they see a properly coordinated crew. Division of roles multiplies effectiveness, or multiplies failure when half the crew doesn't know what the hell they're doing. That's not a system problem. That's a leadership problem. Ah, yes, blame the captain. Classic. If your crew is disorganized, that's on you. Clear roles, clear comms, clear expectations. You say that like people aren't inherently chaotic. They are. That's why structure matters. Structure also slows things down. Solo pilot, instant decisions. Crew? Now you're waiting on call-outs, confirmations. That's called coordination, not delay. That's called friction. That friction prevents catastrophic mistakes. Or causes them when someone hesitates. Then train them better. You really think most crews are that disciplined? No, which is why most crews are mediocre. Okay, that's fair, but when it works, when everyone knows their role, it's unmatched. Give me an example that isn't just theory. Take a ship like the RSI Constellation Andromeda. Pilot focuses on positioning, gunners maintain pressure, engineer manages power and damage control. Snub pilot handles intercepts. That's 4 layers of capability a solo pilot doesn't have. Or 4 people who can screw up simultaneously. Or 4 people who can compensate for each other. That's assuming competence. Competence is the baseline for discussion. Not in reality, it isn't. Then your problem isn't multi-crew, it's who you're flying with. Okay, but let's talk chaos. Combat hits, systems failing, comms cluttered. That's where discipline shows. Or collapses. Collapses. If it collapses, your crew was never good to begin with. You're brutal. I'm accurate. All right, what about profit? Is multi-crew actually worth splitting earnings? Yes, efficiency scales faster than payout splits. Explain. A coordinated crew completes higher tier objectives faster and more safely. Net gain exceeds solo margins. Unless someone dies and screws the whole op. Risk exists everywhere. Yeah, but more people's, more variables. More people's, more capability. You're not wrong, I just don't like it. You don't like it because it requires trust. Trust gets people killed, so does isolation. Damn, exactly. All right, last question. Would you rather fly solo or with a crew? With a crew, every time. Even knowing half of them might be idiots, then I replace them. Cold, effective. Yeah, Jambrick would absolutely be the problem crew member. I assumed as much. He'd ignore instructions, improvise mid-operation, and somehow succeed anyway. That's worse than failure. Thank you, it breaks predictability. Exactly, he wins, but no one knows how, which makes him impossible to integrate. Then I'd assign him to a role with controlled freedom. Like what? Forward assault, give him a direction and let him be chaos within boundaries. That might actually work. It would. God, I hate that you're right. That's a common response. Bitch, please.
I'm thinking about going on one of those Starliner cruises. I'm a little worried about being cooped up on a ship that long, but I hear the vistas are stunning. Hello. How's it going? Yeah. Hey. Everything good? Hey.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Your vehicle has been delivered to the please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Quantum drive is now off.
go! Oh shit, man down!
Okay, let's do this. Someone got knocked! I've got you covered. Oh, shit! I've got you covered. I got you. Go, go! I got you. Go, go!
Oh, it's going down.
I've got you covered. Dodge all you want. This ends with you.
We're taking casualties.
Not a problem. Someone wants to toss. Today just got interesting. Moving up. Holy shit. They
Shit.
just killed him. Yeah.
We're down one.
Bring it.
Need a heal.
That hurt. Oh, shit, that hurts. Take it easy.
Someone just got blasted. Clicked.
Holy shit.
No,
They just killed him.
then. Friendly down.
Shit. We're under attack.
We got trouble.
Advancing. Let's see how they like this. I'll cover you. Someone got down. Not a problem. We're hit. Moving up. We're under attack.
Taking casualties.
Yeah,
We lost one.
They got your cousin. Holy shit. They just killed him. I need a med pen. Guess we're fighting. That was just oh, hell with this. Lost one. Shit, we're under attack. Shit, they just killed him. They got me. They really got me. Changing cover. We're getting hit. They got your cousin.
Be careful, I lost them. Better look into this. Oh, it's going down. Shit! We're down one! Oh shit! Man down! Stay still, damn it! Shit! We're down one! I lost eyes on him. I'll cover you!
I've got you covered. Someone got knocked! Can't stay here. Need some more cover. Got tagged! We're getting close! We're getting poached! Oh, come on, no one should have hit! Oh, shit! I'm hit! Go, go, I'll get you back! Hell with it! We're getting hit! Today just got interesting. Got you covered! Fucking panic! We got company! Shit! They just killed him! Oh shit! Shit! We're getting toast! Shit! We're down one! Oh, damn it! We're hit! We lost one! Got one down! Hey, don't mess with my gun. Taking shots. Oh.
I got you covered. Shit, they're gone. Taking a sweep through. Find whoever the hell this is. Oh, it's about to pop off.
Slow me though. Yes, we're right.
How lucky can you be? Shit, they just killed him! I'll cover you. Not a problem!
Moving out to investigate. just killed him!
I'll cover you. Cutters, look lively.
Shit, where did he go? Bit of a ruckus. On my way to find out the cause.
Of course, there's a locked room. All right, focus. You're at 94 cent. That means the last stash is deliberately hidden, not just missed. That keypad door, that's your answer. They don't look empty rooms. Now think like someone who hides drugs for a living, not like you who just blows shit up.
Down.
Codes are almost always nearby. Check
You
bodies
got it.
first. Guards, especially the ones near that locked area. They love carrying access notes or data pads.
How we lose them?
Then check terminals. Desks, consoles, side rooms, anything that looks like an admin station. You're standing right next to one, by the way.
God
Try interacting
damn
with
it.
it instead of just staring at it. And don't just look at eye level. Check corners, shelves, under tables. Sometimes the stash itself isn't even behind the locked
Last
door,
one.
just near it in some dumb hidden crate you walked past while being in a hurry.
Investigation didn't turn
Because
up
let's be honest, you rushed at least one room. If you still can't find the code, brute force the logic, not the keypad. There's usually another entrance, vents, alternate corridors, maintenance access. These places are built for smugglers, not convenience, which means there's always a back way. Slow down, retrace, clear your brain. You're not missing it because it's hidden. You're missing it because you're thinking like a pilot instead of a scavenger. Bitch, please go find your last 6%.
What the hell? My sights off! Let's head out. Okay, let's do this.
We're taking casualties!
Someone got knocked! They got your cousin! Got tagged!
time's a wasting. Let's go.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
It's going down.
Done now. I've got you covered. I got you. Go, go. Shit. Can't find me. Take it easy, boy. Holy shit! They just killed him. We're getting hit. Where the hell they go? Yeah, I'll get to the bottom.
This cover shit. Shit, missed. Let's track him down quick. Oh, it's about to pop up. I've been clipped.
Yep, we got something here. Heading in. Oh, shit! Last one!
Found a body. Searching the area.
Ah, god damn it!
Body here. Gotta find out who did the deed.
It's on now.
Stay still, damn it!
What the hell? My sights on!
Move on! Won't last long here. Move in position. Oh shit, man down!
I got you. Go, go!
Landing complete.
You give up at 94%. Commander Jambrick, you fought through the facility, cleared hostiles, didn't die in a hallway like I predicted, and you're going to let 6% narcotics defeat you? That's your breaking point? Not combat, not chaos, a missing stash? Bitch, please. Listen, this isn't failure, this is one of those dumb ops where the last bit is hidden like it owes someone money. You've got two options. Option 1, walk away. Take the partial completion hit, keep your sanity, move on to Pyro where things actually shoot back. Option 2, go full obsessive gremlin and tear that place apart like your reputation depends on it. And let me be real with you. This is exactly how they're people. You waste 20 more minutes chasing that last 6%, get sloppy, stop checking corners, and that's when something stupid happens. You already did the hard part. You proved control. You proved discipline. Don't throw that away because your brain wants 100% completion like it's a damn checklist. My recommendation? Walk. Reset. Reload. Go hit Pyro with a clear head and all your gear intact. Because Pyro, that's where things actually matter. Not some hidden drug crate playing hide and seek with your patients. But if you do go back in there, then commit. No half-arsing it. Either you leave, or you hunt that 6% like it personally insulted you. Your call, Commander. All right, bring it in. That's a wrap for today's run. Started the day with you barely dragging your ass out of bed, and somehow we ended up with 3 clean contract completions, a textbook ambush, a disciplined patrol, and a bounty target getting erased from orbit like he offended you personally. Then we got tactical, layered loadouts. Drake Buccaneer for air, Drake Dragonfly for ingress, which you immediately turned into a crater, and the ALS ICT staged for Pyro like you actually knew what you were doing. I'm still processing that part. Ground op at the drug facility, solid movement, controlled clears, no panic pushes. And then your greatest enemy of the day, 6% of missing narcotics. Not pirates, not outlaws. A hidden stash and a locked door broke you. That's going in the logs forever, by the way. But here's the real takeaway. You adapted today. Not just survived, not just got lucky. You planned, you executed, you adjusted when things went sideways. Even when you crashed the Dragonfly like an absolute idiot, you recovered and kept moving. That's the difference. To everyone watching on the bridge, yeah, I see you. Thanks for sticking with us. You witnessed a rare event. Commander Jambrick operating at something dangerously close to intentional competence. Don't worry, I'll keep him humble. We're heading out for now. Next stop, Pyro. Pyro. And if today is any indication, it's either going to be impressive or a complete disaster. Honestly, could go either way. Stay sharp out there. And Commander, try not to crash anything else on the way out. Bitch, please.
A courage born of ignorance, seeping through the lines, only to define